Hello everyone. My name is Ngozi.
I'm Nnena,
and welcome back to our channel, Ejima. So today we're going to be talking about the rise of dating and relationship coaches on social media. All right? It's going to be a good one, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone you think would enjoy it, and let's get into the video. Okay, it's 2021, and it seems as if, I don't know about y'all, but if you go on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you're on Clubhouse, everyone is a relationship coach, a dating guru.
Everyone loves love.
And I understand why. There's a reason why there's such a high demand for it. Because people are, I feel like we're in like a loveless generation. Like people, so? Yes, I feel like people just want to be in love. People just want to be in relationships. People just want to, connect with other people, but it's so difficult, That's why being the online dating is so big now because of the way the world has changed.
It makes it even worse.
It makes it even worse. So I think that because of that, a lot of these dating coaches and online gurus, come on now, watch YouTube ads, go on Clubhouse, get on Instagram. It's like they're all over. They're all over. And I'm here for it. I think it's great that, back in the day, people had to go to like a professional and maybe your insurance doesn't cover it.
Professional? What are you talking about?
Like a professional dating specialist and like all these things they're pretty expensive. Like if you want to go like traditionally.
Who told you they used to be traditional dating?
Like matchmakers.
Oh, okay.
Matchmakers are not
That's
new.
That's not insurance. It's not
I'm saying insurance doesn't go. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not something like you can go and bill. Like, this is something you're paying out of pocket.
Matchmaking services still exist.
Yeah, they do, but I'm saying they're pretty costly.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper for you to go on, Clubhouse and get a session with a one-on-one for someone like for $30, or go on Instagram and sign up for some membership for $100. Like it's way more affordable. I think I would. You just have to do the right one. I think I would, but yeah, I'm not against it. I think it's better than online dating. If you haven't watched that video on black women in online dating, or what's it, black women? I think it was. We'll put that in the cards or down in the description below. I think I don't know. I don't want to be negative. I feel like online dating is trash. Like I don't like it. I've tried many of them. I tried many of the apps. It's not for me. So I would definitely prefer like that than online dating. But yeah, so I think that they're seeing that there is a big market. Thank you. Like that's business. You see the market, you see what people want, and if you feel as if you're qualified, or you feel as if you know a little thing or two, exactly. That's another point we're going to get to. You feel like you know a thing or two, you just step into it. And like I said, it's a good thing, but it could also be dangerous. And the reason why I say it could be dangerous is that a lot of people are self-proclaimed not life coaches, that's topic for today, love, dating, relationship coaches, and I feel as if they could be given some very interesting, I don't want to use the word bad or incorrect, but they can give some very interesting perspectives and sometimes interesting advice. So I think that's where it gets a little dangerous, because you go online now, anybody can be anything because of social media and all these platforms that we have like YouTube, and you see some people go on and just say certain things, and then when you start checking their history, you start getting into their profiles, and you start seeing what their personal experience. Things don't really add up. Like I'll give you an example.
But is it fair to look at somebody's personal life and say that they can't? There's therapists who themselves go to therapists. They have problems. Doesn't stop them from being a good therapist. You get what I'm saying? There's people that know. So are you saying like a personal trainer can't be overweight? You wouldn't go to a personal trainer for that's overweight? I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that it depends on the angle you come at them with. That's the thing. I feel as if when you go to some people, and there's people who will tell you they can't go to an overweight personal trainer, and I don't believe because someone is overweight they don't know what they need to do to be in shape. They just may not care to do it, or they may not have that willpower. They may not be in that mental space. People are going to take you more seriously.
Thank you. If they can see you, if they can see your results, like people say, results are what talk. So people can see your results and be like, oh, okay, like you saying you can't go to makeup artists and don't wear makeup. Someone may not be able to wear makeup, but they can slay your face. They just don't care for makeup. It's not something they wear on themselves. Like, I don't necessarily think that that's fair. But what I'm saying is that when it comes to this relationship and dating, all this stuff, you're coming in as a guru. You know all the answers. You know what you're talking about. You've done your research. You dealt with people. Then you hear their track record, either single, divorced several times, if any once or several times, you hear them, just certain things. And I'm not saying that it doesn't mean that what they're saying is right, because someone could spin it that they have that experience because they've been in certain situations, because they've divorced. They understand the mistakes that they may have made or they may have led to that. Thank you, and they want to help you and guide you and make sure that you understand. Because the same way we talk about a personal trainer, I feel like I would prefer a personal trainer that used to be 400 pounds and now was in shape. There's someone who's always been small their whole life.
They might still be overweight.
Thank you,
because they came from such.
But I know that where they came from, I know that they can relate to me. I know that they have certain experiences that I can relate to. They're not just someone who just naturally was born with a six-pack and is coming to tell me, oh, do this crunches and do this workout.
They've never struggled with weight.
Thank you. They've never struggled with weight. All right. So just my personal feel is that, like I said, with anyone that gives any type of advice, always take with a grain of salt. Everyone's situation is different. Exactly. Everyone has their own biases, but they don't want to accept it or not. Everyone was raised differently. Everybody has a different experience growing up. Everyone sees the world differently. So I always say that when you hear stuff, it's not absolute. It's not, oh, this is fact. And honestly, it's opinion. That's someone giving you their opinion, and they have that right. It's free speech. No one should be mad at them. No one should be trying to shut people's pages down. No one should be trying to, be upset with people. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to listen to them.
Right.
If you don't agree with their opinion, go find someone else who agree with them. Don't watch it. There's many things on YouTube I don't watch because I don't care about it, or you know what I mean. It's not my thing. I may think it's trash. I'm not going to watch something that I think is trash and then try and get rid of it because I don't agree with it. Like, I feel like that's a very entitled, very like almost narcissistic way of thinking. Like, the world is not all around you. Like, the world doesn't revolve around you. It's not that serious. But I do feel as if people need to do more research. And I think because we're in such a digital age and there's so much technology
research on the people,
just in things in general. Like, when you just hear something, I feel like sometimes people, just because something sounds good and is worded with good English doesn't mean that it's correct. And I feel like there's a group of people, there's certain people that if something just sounds like it makes sense or something just sounds good, they're very quick to latch onto it. Like, okay, this sounds reasonable, you know what I mean? But if, like, let's say someone just throws on a number like, okay, like 70% of black women such and such and such, 70% of black women are single. I don't know this number. I'm just bringing up this number. I'm just saying this randomly. This is not a fact. Okay, what is the age group? You know what I mean? Because someone could say 70% of black women are single. Are they 30 and under? Are they 50 and over? Are they, you know what I mean? Like, you need to get the details because there's a lot of statistics. When you say them, they just sound so wild and wow, like this is crazy, and it start making you think like, the world is so like this. But you have to get the specifics of the statistics. Like, who do they apply to? Is a specific age group, a specific ethnicity, a specific social and economic class? Like, there's so many other factors. Like, that's what I mean when you hear things. Like, don't just take it in like for face value. Do your own personal research. And I would also say is that a lot of these things are tools, right? A lot of these people like dating and like relationship coaches, they're tools, but they don't necessarily mean that if you subscribe to them, you're going to get the results you want. And I think that's an issue some people have. Just
unconventional.
Thank you. Thank you. So I feel as though sometimes people take it like, well, I heard this person say this, so if I apply this, I'm going to get that result. That's not necessarily true. There's not a 100% money back guarantee. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work that way. You can apply some of the principles and you may have good results, and you may apply some of the principles. It may not work to your particular situation because it's not applicable to you. Exactly. We're all not the same. You know, some people say, well, if you're this, you won't get this. And you see women who are that, they're getting more than you. And you're like, well, I thought I was fit and feminine and cooperative. What happened to me? You know what I mean? And then you see someone else and like they're getting these things that seem so like against, the grain or against what the advice you were given is. So I just feel as if you have to understand that different folks, different strokes, everything doesn't apply to you. And I just think that also in terms of the people giving this advice, I don't think it's fair, like I said, to like give them slack. Because I feel like a lot of times when you have these like dating coaches or whatever however they classify themselves, a lot of people can even be on the extreme of getting negative, like, oh, well, you need to go and find your own husband before you tell me how to get mine. And I feel like that doesn't really help. Like, that's like, we don't have to, like I said, you don't have to subscribe to them if you don't want to. It's a choice. But I feel as if like, they have that right they have the right to put themselves out there. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to pay for their services, because it can come off a little scamish sometimes. I won't even lie. When you go online and you have all these people, pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, send me money, give me money, donate, do this, and it's like, damn, like, you didn't even go to school for this. You don't have loans. Like, how you asking me for, you know what I mean? But it's like, if they see people willing to, buy into whatever they're selling, I can't knock their hustle. You know what I mean? If I'm that upset, let me go make my own show and tell people what to do and have them follow me. Like it's not their fault.
Or become an expert.
Exactly. Let me make myself a suffer non-expert and give out that advice. It's not their fault that people are seeing results and they believe them or they trust them and they're willing to invest in them. It's not their fault. But let us know how you feel about this, the rise of dating gurus on social media. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know, and we'll see you later. Bye.